Okay, so I'm making this video today because I'm having a strange audio desyncing issue. Now, just for some setup, my stream as it stands right now is my primary source of video files. That's just the way it's going to end up being for a while. I want to be able to pull those video files and be able to edit them, cut them up, put them up on YouTube. Now, that's not hard to do. You can use Twitch down or anything like that. That's fine. That's whatever. You can record natively. That's fine. Doesn't matter. I understand how that works. The way the Twitch stream works for me right now, for some reason my sound mixer, my board here, has a strange hum to it. Now, that used to be the USB, like white noise or whatever, and now I've switched over to a line in, and that's solved it a little bit, but still not quite enough. That's not the issue I'm talking about right now. Because of that, I have to keep the audio very far down on my mic to keep that from being too obtrusive. And because of that, the game audio also has to be down very low. That's not a big problem. I have no problem with that. So I figured what I would do is I record in Audacity while I'm playing, so it should be the exact same audio file. It's the same audio that's going into it. They're receiving the same input for both files. And then what I can do is I can process my Audacity file, so I can take out the noise and I can amplify it, and then I can sync them back up and put them up on YouTube, just so I can get the extra mileage out of it, just so I can actually that's what I want to do. I want to do the YouTube stuff. Okay. So that should be simple enough, because if you sync them up together, if it's just my voice on top of my voice, it really shouldn't have any sort of strange artifacting as long as it's synced up correctly. Now, what we have here, even though it's only about 40 seconds long, is a chopped up version of about 48 minutes, I want to say. It's a 48-minute video that I essentially streamed and recorded at the same time. This is several days into trying to figure this out. I streamed and recorded at the same time so that I'd have the exact same file. Okay, this is the exact same thing. The VOD should be the exact same. The one that I pulled down should be the exact same as the native recorded file. And I went through and I synced them up, and within one frame, because you can only go one frame at a time, everything is synced up really well. You can see the audio forms are all within one frame of each other. They all kick off at the exact same time. And in the beginning here, that's perfectly fine. Let's play this clip here. Just listen to it. Oh, I left my buckyballs downstairs. Okay, so that's 3 separate files, and they all line up just fine. No major problems there. That's good. That's near the beginning of the video. That's the thing I actually synced off of. So let's go to the second file here, or the second clip here. Now this is like 30 seconds later, and we can hear just a little bit. There's a strange bit of doubling, and you can see even right here that this doesn't line up anymore. But let's give this a listen. Very nearly the same, but not quite. It's a little bit off still. So now we go to, this is much later. Having a good time, having a good time, having a good time. Okay, now we can see here, this is the native recorded footage. All right, this is the stuff that I actually recorded to my hard drive as I was going, and it's far offset. You can see right there, that waveform matches up to these waveforms. Now, for some reason, the VOD here that I pulled down is not in any way different. Or at least it's not significantly different that I could tell, but it is slightly shifted, but about 1 frame worth. Not terrible. So now we cut to the very end of the video. All right. Now, the very end of the video has an incredibly different thing going on. Now the VOD has actually shifted back on itself. It was a little bit forward before, but now the VOD is actually slightly behind all the other cues. This 2 marks right here should correlate with this, should correlate with this. All right. I guess I should specify. This is the raw recorded audio, anything that says rec, like these two, and this is the mod, as in it's been amplified and all that. I was seeing if maybe the amplification process or something like that would stretch the audio in some way. So that wasn't the case. These stayed lined up with no problem. So it's not Audacity's problem. So you can hear that there's like a 16 fucking hit right there. That's because that's one thing falling down. All right.
This rabbit cave.
Let's check it out. There's another cave.
Like 10 feet deep. There's nothing to it. Is there another cave?
We're like just over halfway there. Good God. Okay, so you hear how far off that is? These two right here, this is the native recorded, is an entire, like, what is that, 12 seconds? 37, yeah, an entire 12 seconds desynced. So that's what's going on. I don't know if that makes a whole lot of sense what I'm saying. I need to have some sort of visual example to show that I'm not fucking nuts. The audio is also really, or the video rather, is really bad about syncing. These are the same file. I mean, well, it's the native on the left and the pull on the right. The thing I pulled down from via Twitch down. You see, these are lined up pretty effectively.
Downstairs.
All right. This is that second clip. You can see that there's just a little bit of a difference. It's a little bit behind. Now, this is the one that's about 40 minutes later.
Having a good time, having a good time, because the rabbit cave.
Let's check it out. There's another
It's
cave.
like 10 feet deep. There's nothing to it. Is there another cave? Oh, look at it.
We're like just over halfway there. Good God. So you can see that the audio, or rather the video channels, also don't sync up. So if anyone has any idea why this could be occurring, I have no idea what it is. I have noticed that the file for the pull, I guess it is. Yeah, the pull is coming down at 29.836 frames per second rather than 30 frames per second solid. I'm not really sure what would cause that, but since the native is also showing up as recording in 30 FPS, I can't figure it out. So if anyone has any sort of idea what could be causing that, please let me know. And hopefully I can just get this resolved and get back to doing what I like to do. So thanks for the help in advance, and have a good day.